Most people think reversing high blood pressure is about what you do at the gym or the pills you take at night. But the truth is, the battle is often won or lost before 9 a.m. If you are struggling to get your numbers down despite trying to eat healthy, your breakfast might be the silent saboteur. I see it every day in my clinic. Young men who are active but still hypertensive because their morning routine is actually a massive congestion of inflammatory processed fuels. In this video, I'm going to expose the 4 common breakfasts that make it physiologically impossible to reverse your high blood pressure and show you the exact swaps you need to make to finally see a change. The reason your breakfast matters so much is that it sets your metabolic tone for the entire day. When you start your morning with the wrong fuel, you trigger a massive insulin spike and a surge of systemic inflammation. This inflammation damages your endothelium, the lining of your blood vessels, and tells your kidneys to hold on to salt and water. If you do this every single morning, your vessels never have a chance to relax, and your blood pressure stays locked in a high alert state. We need to stop the cycle of fight or flight, fueling and move toward a strategy that prioritizes vascular flexibility and insulin stability. Let's dive into these 4 culprits. Disclaimer: please remember that the information shared in this video is for educational and awareness purposes only. These suggestions are not a substitute for professional medical advice. Viewers should always consult with their physician or a registered dietitian before making serious changes to their diet or treatment plan. Hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more health tips. Number 1. The boxed cereal trap. We need to talk about the most common breakfast in the world, boxed cereals. Whether they are marketed as whole grain, heart healthy, or intended for kids, most boxed cereals are highly processed carbohydrates stripped of their natural structure. When you eat these, they break down into sugar almost instantly in your bloodstream. This causes a rapid insulin spike, and as we've discussed, high insulin is a disaster for blood pressure because it signals your kidneys to reabsorb sodium. You end up retaining water, which increases the volume and pressure in your pipes. Furthermore, many of these cereals are surprisingly high in added sodium used for preservation. Instead of reaching for the box, your new routine should be steel-cut or rolled oats prepared from scratch. Oats contain a specific type of fiber called beta-glucan that actually helps bind to cholesterol and slows down sugar absorption, keeping your insulin stable and your arteries relaxed. Number 2. Processed meat breakfast. The second breakfast that is keeping your pressure high is the classic combination of bacon, sausage, or deli ham. Many people on low-carb diets think this is a healthy choice because it's high in protein, but these are sodium bombs wrapped in nitrates. Just 2 links of commercial breakfast sausage can contain nearly half of your daily recommended sodium limit. This massive salt load causes immediate fluid retention, putting acute pressure on your arterial walls. Moreover, the industrial preservatives in these meats trigger low-grade inflammation in your vessels, making them stiff and unresponsive. A much better routine is to swap the processed meats for pasture-raised eggs or grilled chicken breast. If you want that savory flavor, use spices like smoked paprika, garlic powder, or black pepper instead of salt-laden meat. This gives you high-quality protein without the vascular damage. Number 3. The commercial flour trap. The third offender is any breakfast based on refined white flour, specifically bagels, muffins, and white toast. These are essentially sugar in disguise. Because the grain has been so heavily processed, your body breaks it down into glucose immediately, leading to the same insulin-driven hypertension we see with cereals. Additionally, many people don't realize that commercial bread and bagels are leading sources of hidden sodium in the modern diet. A single large bagel can contain over 500 milligrams of sodium before you even add a spread. Your new routine should be to switch to sprouted grain bread or a sweet potato hash. These options provide complex carbohydrates that digest slowly, keeping your insulin stable and your blood vessels relaxed throughout the morning. Number 4. The fruit juice and smoothies. Finally, we have to address the liquid sugar trap of fruit juices and store-bought smoothies. Even if the label says 100% juice, drinking your fruit removes the essential fiber that regulates sugar absorption. When you drink a large glass of juice, you hit your liver with a concentrated dose of fructose. Excess fructose is a primary driver of uric acid production, and high levels of uric acid directly inhibit the production of nitric oxide in your arteries. Without nitric oxide, your vessels cannot dilate, and your pressure stays high. Your routine should be to eat the whole fruit instead of drinking it. Better yet, switch your morning beverage to hibiscus tea or plain water with lemon. Hibiscus tea has been shown in studies to have a natural ACE inhibitor effect, helping to open up your blood vessels and lower pressure naturally. In summary, you cannot reverse your high blood pressure if you are starting your day with 1. Processed boxed cereals, 2. Processed breakfast meats, 3. Refined flour bagels and muffins, or 4. Liquid fruit juices. These foods create a perfect storm of high insulin, salt retention, and vascular inflammation. Your morning blueprint is simple: protein, healthy fats, and slow-burning fiber. Focus on whole eggs, avocados, and real oats. By changing just this one meal, you stop the inflammatory cycle and finally give your cardiovascular system a chance to heal. If you found this video empowering, please consider subscribing to Heart and Health. That button helps us reach more people who need this vital information. I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 4 breakfasts was a staple in your routine until today? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, take care of your heart.